What's going on, everybody? It's Bulls Nation Station back at it again with another one. And the Bulls were flat. The Bulls were flat. The Bulls were dry of energy. They were sloppy. Their defense wasn't good. What happened to the Bulls this game? Well, I'm going to dive into it a little bit. But before I do, I want you guys to subscribe to my page. But yeah, I'm going to talk about this game. The Bulls lost to the Lakers 141 to 132. And honestly, it was a bigger lead throughout much of the game. They kind of creeped in a little bit with the chance to make it to single digits within the last 6 to 4 minutes. But yeah, the Bulls were flat. Honestly, if you look at, the stats of how many points the starter scored, you see Kobe White with 25, DeRozan with 32, Vooch with 20, Caruso with 17. You'll think, they all had a good game. You'll think you see Sumu with 18, you see Drummond with 11 and 9. You'll be like, oh man, the Bulls had a, really good game. But then you look at the score, the Lakers scored 141 points. It wasn't that much defense being played, and it was horrible because the Lakers were just chucking up threes all over and hitting them. You look at D'Angelo Russell, it was like he wasn't missing. You must have heard the rumors of this might be my future possible team, and so I guess he had to show out for him. He shot 8 of 13 from the three, and he was hitting from all over. 10 of 18 from the field. LeBron added 25, Davis added 22, Reeves added 20. The whole starting lineup, along with 2 players off the bench, was in double figures. So, it was just a game of a bunch of scoring. The numbers obviously contribute with the Lakers shooting more 3-pointers, but they also out-hustled the Bulls. Vanderbilt, he came in and provided a lot of energy, causing turnovers, being a disruptor for Kobe White and players like that. They definitely did their research on Kobe. I thought Caruso, he played a decent game. He started off the game pretty aggressive, hitting some threes, playing some terrific defense. But the Bulls were just sloppy this game overall. They just had way too many turnovers, way more than they're typical. They finished the game with 16 turnovers. That wasn't good. And then the Lakers, they had a lot of points off the turnovers. And so when you have that type of situation, it's hard to bounce back from. They had 10 steals off the turnovers, and the Bulls, they didn't have that many assists off their points. They only had 27 assists. So the Bulls wasn't playing to their typical style. I feel like the ball wasn't moving as crisp, as good as they usually do as far as the other games. And I just feel like, they were just off the game. I don't know if it was because of a later start time, a good extra day in LA. It could be a lot of different reasons, but this just wasn't one of their games. But I feel like, the Bulls are still confident. They shouldn't, act like the world is coming to the end. I just feel like they need to pay attention to details and handle their business and not come out as flat as they did. It wasn't until game time decision that LeBron was going to play. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it. But yeah, the Bulls got to play better. I was kind of disappointed in Patrick Williams also. This is the second game that it just doesn't feel like he's putting enough force on guarding these superstar players. I know it's tough to, guard Kevin Durant. Nobody can really guard him. But, I just feel like Pat can do a little better of a job guarding some of these players. He finished with only 6 points too, 6.6 rebounds and 2 assists. He was 0 for 5 from the 3. Pat got to step up. He got to play a lot better. This is his opportunity, especially with Zach LaVine being out. But yeah, this really hasn't been one of his stronger games. And so comment down below and let me know how you guys feel. I feel like the Bulls are going to be more attentive to this next game against Portland, as they should, as they're trying to, finish off this All-Star break with a positive, record. So we're going to see how that goes. But yeah, I'm going to holler at you guys tomorrow, and I'm out.